championships, people claiming they're pregnant that may or may not be true, WWE finally listening to us about a certain someone getting more WWE Championship opportunities, even though he literally has a green briefcase that says he gets one anytime, anywhere, any place. A pretty good matchup between The Miz and Kofi Kingston, and a gauntlet match that had a pretty predictable winner. All that and more as we dissect the February 15th episode of Monday Night Raw. Welcome to another episode of Can We Talk Wrestling, and we are starting right now. Raw! Oh boy. Now, with the gauntlet match announced, we were all pretty hyped because that meant less segments. The way we kicked off Raw, however, actually made sense. The Miz was out on Miz TV, and The Miz, talks to Drew, whatever, and he talks, and Miz says very honestly, I have Money in the Bank briefcase. I don't need to be in the Elimination Chamber. Because this briefcase I can cash in any place, anywhere, anytime, when Drew is not expecting it. So why am I going to waste somebody else's opportunity when somebody else could try to get it and get the championship and win? So Miz takes himself out of the Elimination Chamber, and this made so much sense, and I love that they did it, because now it's unpredictable, because the Miz can very well strategically cash in on Drew or Orton or somebody else right after the Elimination Chamber match is over. Keep that in mind. Do I think it's gonna happen? No. But technically, the Miz has until June, and it's already the end of February. Time's ticking, Mike. Time is ticking. But as he talks to Adam Pearce, it then gets decided. Because, Kofi wanted the opportunity too, and Kofi's someone who I said last week made so much more sense to be in the Elimination Chamber than The Miz. Because Kofi is a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He won it at WrestleMania. Kofi Mania. Remember. So it's then decided between Adam Pearce, The Miz, and Kofi that later on tonight is later on tonight is going to be Kofi Kingston versus The Miz. If The Miz would win, John Morrison would go on to the Elimination Chamber, which didn't make sense because he's not a WWE World Heavyweight Champion. But apparently the ECW Championship and the WWE World Heavyweight Championship are two different things. Miz, they are not. Oh well, it's the same thing. Miz, they are two different titles, especially since one company doesn't exist anymore. And if Kofi were to win, he would go on to the Elimination Chamber. And this match was really good. It went on for about 15 minutes. Great back and forth. The Miz and Kofi's probably had over 100 matches within both of their times in WWE. And the right person won. I was so excited Kofi won, getting into that chamber. It makes so much sense for him to be there. This was great. Bad Bunny winning the 24/7 championship though? Oh. Bad Bunny was talking to Mandy Rose, chatting it up. And Damian Priest comes and they start talking. And then all of a sudden we see Akira Tozawa win the 24/7 championship from R-Truth. Bad Bunny sees his opportunity and he wins the 24/7 championship. Now here's my thing. I understand that many celebrities have won this championship. And I say it every week that they should get rid of the 24/7 championship. Why? Are they literally just doing this so it could go on Saturday Night Live? Like, I swear, Sunday morning or even Saturday night from up, if I see on Twitter the video of R-Truth pinning Bad Bunny on SNL, just for media exposure, just get rid of the title. We all know that Bad Bunny's gonna wrestle The Miz and Morrison at WrestleMania. We know already. Like, come on. It was funny, but down. Or boo. Continuing with the downs or boos. Lacey Evans is pregnant, but not pregnant, but pregnant. Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans are going to take a match against Charlotte and Asuka. The match is going back and forth, and Peyton is taking most of the defense. As it looks like Lacey's about to get tagged in, Lacey walks down the steps and grabs the microphone and says, "You cannot lay hands on me because I'm pregnant." So me, oh my gosh, you're doing this again, a storyline with pregnancy, they're going to make it like Rick's the father, this is really going to make Charlotte mad. And then I go on Twitter, and apparently she's really pregnant, which then also screws up this Sunday, because now you have to find a opponent for Asuka can't wrestle Lacey Evans because she's pregnant. So these are some things that I need a clarification if she's really pregnant or not. I also need a kind of fixer-up of who the hell Asuka's wrestling, because I'm not doing this thing where Asuka's not going to defend her championship on a freaking pay-per-view. That's ridiculous. And third of all, I don't understand how they're doing this family storyline with Lacey Evans to begin with, because they're making it as if we don't know her private life and her family, when Summer, her daughter, was literally involved in the storyline with Sasha Banks like 2 summers ago. No pun intended. But what the heck? I'm intrigued to see what they're going to do. I think it's an interesting spot if they want to put Ripley in there on Sunday. I think that's the smartest thing to do. Maybe put Royce in there since, you know, Lacey and Peyton are teaming. I'm like, oh, Peyton can do it. That would be super cool too. But don't pull this match. Don't pull Asuka from defending championship, because as of right now, there are only 5, including Asuka versus whoever. There's only 5 matches announced, and Sasha is not announced to defend her title, and it looks like the tag team championships are going to wrestle Sasha and Bianca. So, don't do this. That Gauntlet match, however, yay! I love Gauntlet matches. I've seen better Gauntlet matches on Raw leading up to the Chamber, but this was really good, and I was really excited. So, we start off with AJ and Kofi, and I felt like that was kind of mean because Kofi just wrestled and like, oh, we're going to put him in a Gauntlet match. And AJ and Kofi had really good chemistry, really good. I believe it was actually AJ who defeated Kofi in the Gauntlet match 2 years ago. I believe, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, like, because Kofi slapped AJ and he was like, 11 years! I've waited 11 years for this! So, fact check me. But I'm pretty sure that's right. So that's interesting. They had a really good match. Omos literally slammed Xavier, like, literally over the barricade, which was also super cool. Then they had, like, almost had to leave, which was kind of sad. And also, AJ, I love pretzel M&Ms. They're like the bomb. They're the best M&Ms out there, so I agree with you. So, you know, we have AJ, Kofi, AJ wins. Then we move on to AJ and Drew, which is also really good. Drew gets the win. Then we move on to Jeff and Hardy. This was really good, but I was like, this is really long. Like, we're going to run out of time because the last couple weeks, Raw's been cutting really short on time. Drew gets the win now. It's Drew and Orton. And they showed a video package of Alexa Bliss, maybe about 20 minutes before the match started, just saying, like, he was dead in the fire, but he's going to be reborn. So I don't know if he's going to come back to the Chamber and cross Orton, which would make me kind of sad because I want to see Edge and Orton for the title really badly, even though I'm the only person ever who wants to see that right now. And Drew and Orton are outside the ring. Drew gets back into the ring, and then all of a sudden, literally on all of like the Thunderdome graphics, was Alexa Bliss just laughing, and it just multiplied and multiplied and multiplied, and without knowing it, Orton got counted out, which moves on to Sheamus and Drew, and it was obvious, as I was telling my roommates, I knew a heel was going to win and get that number 6 spot. That's usually how it works. Never, the babyface never usually gets the number 6 spot, and Sheamus won. Sheamus cuts a promo after saying, you know, not only did I beat the WWE champion, I am that number 6 spot. It looks like I am a heavy favorite to win now, and Raw goes off the air. Like I said, I've seen better Gauntlet matches on Raw, like especially when Kofi was in it on SmackDown 2 years ago, or even when Rollins was in that position 3 years ago. So that was really good too. I'm not saying this was the worst Gauntlet match I've seen, but like, I don't know. It was okay. I mean, these are all 6 very talented superstars that I'm really excited for Sunday to see what they do in the Chamber, but could have done better. Raw was okay. That Lacey segment really threw me off guard, and Bad Bunny was kind of interesting. Lana and Shayna was whatever. We see that every single week at this point. So yeah, Raw was okay. If you didn't watch it, you really didn't miss much. So, that was my Raw review. Make sure to like this video, comment what you thought about Raw, the goods, the bads, is Lacey really pregnant, and all that jazz. Make sure to check out tomorrow or Wednesday, I believe, on Facebook to see my Elimination Chamber predictions, and you can also see them here on Friday on my channel when I do my own with, hopefully, a human being. Thursday, we'll be back for our Dynamite review. Friday, of course, Elimination Chamber predictions, like I said. Saturday with my SmackDown review, and then Monday with my Elimination Chamber review, and then we're back for, you know, Raw, Dynamite, and SmackDown next week. Make sure to subscribe, click that bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys!